Carrie. I'm from Mount Mercy University. I'm a nursing student. I'll be going over your medication today, okay?
Hi, Carrie.
And can you tell me your full name and date of birth?
Hayes Charles, November 28th, 1986.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to be talking today about fentanyl. We're actually going to be doing a patch with you now for your pain in your knees. You have been prior medicating with oral oxycodone, which hasn't been helping anymore. So we're going to start you off on a 12.5 microgram an hour dose, meaning that this is the lowest dose of fentanyl patch that they have, and we'll work you up, just to get you adjusted as time goes on and see how this is working, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to be taking this because you have become tolerant to the oxycodone you're on currently. And then the oxycodone that you have been on is the highest oral dose that we can give you, so that's why we're switching to the patch now. The patch needs to be applied to the skin, and you'll need to do it on the upper torso of your body. It needs to be in a place that is easy to reach, but also won't be easily disturbed. So the best location is going to be like your back or shoulder, and you also want to make sure that you're putting it in an area that has minimal hair. If you are applying it to an area that has a lot of hair, you'll need to shave the hair first, okay?
Okay.
You want to be careful when you're wearing it to not have direct heat touching it. So that's going to include heating pads, electric blankets, hot baths and showers. So just be careful on that area. Same thing with space heaters in the wintertime especially. We're coming up on those months. You also need to be careful sunbathing. So if you're outside a lot, the shoulder may not be the best spot for you if you work outside and wear, short sleeve shirts. So that's when you want to go ahead and put it on the back or somewhere the sun's not going to be, okay?
Okay.
All right. And high fevers can also get this too hot and extraneous exercise, so be careful of that. The reason why we're worried about this is because when you heat the patch up too much, it causes the medication to release faster and stronger, and there are some complications with this medication or adverse effects, so we want to make sure that we don't release it too quickly, okay?
Okay.
Things that you do want to watch for if you're getting too much medication is going to be respiratory depression, which means you're having a harder time breathing. If you notice this, you need to call in right away and let us know. You also, if you have some sedation, you need to let us know of that as well, okay? Other things that can happen with this medication is going to be constipation, meaning unable to defecate, and urinary retention, so a decreased urge to go or the inability to go, okay? And if you do apply a patch and you get it underneath the hair a little bit and need to reapply, go ahead and take that patch off. You need to flush it down the toilet, okay? Don't be trying to use it again or stick it somewhere else. And you want to keep this out of reach of children, okay? The medication should work within the first 24 hours. That's how long it takes to kick in. So in those first 24 hours, we will give you a medication as needed for pain, but once that 24 hours is up, the medication should be working. If you're not feeling pain relief, you need to let us know, okay? The patch will work for 48 hours, and then which time you'll go ahead and change it. Most people are changing it every 72 hours, but if needed, we will do every 48, okay? All right, so I just want to make sure that you understand what we've talked about today. So can you tell me again why we're having to put you on the fentanyl patch?
Because I'm tolerant to the oxy.
Okay. And how are you supposed to use the patch? Where should you apply the patch at?
Somewhere that's not going to have direct contact with sunlight or heat.
Okay. And is there a certain area of your body it needs to go on?
Back, upper back or shoulder.
Mm-hmm. And
without hair.
Why would we want to put it on your thigh or anything like that?
No.
No. And just to clear up, it needs to be on your upper torso, okay?
Yeah.
Has to be up there. So, and like I said, the back or the shoulder is going to be the best areas. You're not going to be messing with that. And chest hair is here, so, okay? And why do we not want excessive heat or anything getting on the patch?
Because the medication releases too fast.
Okay. And what are some signs that you're getting too much medication?
Respiratory depression or sedation, tiredness.
Okay, what are some other things that would indicate?
Constipation.
Okay, sure. And?
Urinary retention.
Okay. All right, sounds good. And when should the medication start working after you apply the patch?
24 hours.
Okay. And are we going to do anything in that 24-hour meantime?
Giving me a medication to bridge me over.
Okay, perfect. And how often should we be changing these patches?
48, 72 hours.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I'll go ahead and get you your prescription for your fentanyl for the 12.5 micrograms, and we'll get you on your way, okay?
I have a question.
Yes.
If I'm not supposed to have direct heat on it, but I wear it for 48 to 72 hours, how do I shower?
You can go ahead and shower, just don't keep the heat on it for long periods of time.
Okay.
So don't stand under the shower right where the patch is and let it continue to beat down on it, okay?
Okay.
All right. Any more questions?
Nope.